Have you ever wondered about the incredible journey that leads to the beginning of a new life? It's a microscopic ballet of timing, biology, and a little bit of magic. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most crucial steps in this process: ovulation. Stick around, because understanding this can be a game changer. Whether you're planning a family or just curious about how our bodies work. So, what exactly is ovulation? Simply put, it's the moment an ovary releases a mature egg. Think of it as the starting pistol for a race. This event is the centerpiece of the menstrual cycle. For most women, a cycle lasts about 28 days, but it's totally normal for it to be a bit shorter or longer. Ovulation typically happens right in the middle, around day 14 if you have a 28-day cycle. But how does the body know when it's time? It's all orchestrated by hormones. At the beginning of your cycle, a hormone called FSH, or follicle-stimulating hormone, tells your ovaries to get some eggs ready. Several tiny sacs called follicles, each containing an egg, start to grow. It's like a competition, and usually only one follicle becomes the dominant one. As this lead follicle grows, it produces estrogen. When estrogen levels get high enough, they signal the brain to release a surge of another hormone called LH, or luteinizing hormone. This LH surge is the final trigger. It tells the dominant follicle to rupture and release its mature egg and pop. The egg is free. This whole process is incredibly precise. The LH surge happens about 24 to 36 hours before the egg is actually released. This is why ovulation predictor kits you find at the pharmacy work by detecting this very surge in your urine. Once the egg is released from the ovary, it doesn't just float around aimlessly. It's caught by the finger-like ends of the fallopian tube. And this is where the journey to the uterus begins. The egg starts its slow travel down the fallopian tube, moved along by tiny, hair-like cilia. But here's the catch: the egg has a very short lifespan. It's only viable for about 12 to 24 hours after it's been released. That's a very narrow window of opportunity each month. Now, let's bring the sperm into the picture. For fertilization to happen, sperm need to be waiting in the fallopian tube when the egg arrives, or get there very, very quickly. Unlike the egg, sperm can survive inside a woman's reproductive tract for up to 5 days under the right conditions. This means the most fertile time isn't just the day of ovulation itself, but also the few days leading up to it. This period is often called the fertile window, so imagine sperm have successfully made their own incredible journey up into the fallopian tubes. When they meet the egg, another race begins. Many sperm might surround the egg, but only one will succeed in penetrating its outer layer. As soon as one sperm gets in, the egg's surface instantly changes, creating a barrier to prevent any other sperm from entering. This ensures the resulting embryo has the correct amount of genetic material. Once the sperm is inside, its genetic material fuses with the egg's genetic material. This moment is fertilization. A brand new, unique single cell called a zygote is formed. This single cell contains all the DNA needed to become a baby. The journey isn't over yet, though. Over the next few days, this zygote starts dividing rapidly as it continues its trip down the fallopian tube toward the uterus. It becomes 2 cells, then 4, then 8, and so on, transforming into a little ball of cells called a bladder. This journey from the fallopian tube to the uterus takes about 3 to 5 days. Finally, about 6 to 12 days after fertilization, the blastocyst arrives in the uterus. Its next big task is to implant itself into the uterine lining, which has been thickening up all month in preparation, thanks to hormones like progesterone. This process is called implantation. Once the blastocyst is successfully snuggled into the uterine wall, pregnancy officially begins. The body starts producing the pregnancy hormone, HCG, which is what pregnancy tests detect. Isn't that just mind-blowing? But from a hormonal surge to a race against time in the fallopian tube, the beginning of life is a testament to the beautiful complexity of the human body. Understanding this process demystifies conception and highlights how truly miraculous every single new life is. If you found this journey as fascinating as I do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of science and the human body. Have any questions? Drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.